What's up guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another Siege defensive tips video. This time we're going to be just talking about how to survive longer and be more helpful to your team, preferably by not dying right at the beginning, which happens a lot. Before I hop into the first tip, I just want to say that some of these things may sound really obvious, but if you play enough of Siege then you'll know what I mean by saying there's always that one guy. The guy we do not speak of and just sit in the corner watching in amazement as he kills himself with his own barbed wire. Slight exaggeration, but you get the idea. Anyway guys, getting on to the serious part of this video, tip number one. Tip number one is simple. Cameras are the best thing before they get shot out. The attackers will shoot them out eventually, they know what they're doing, but before they shoot them out, you can use the cameras to figure out where they're attacking from, and that way you know where best to defend. If you're inside the room and you have no clue where they're attacking from, it will be more difficult than if you did know that they're going to attack from that area, because that way you can focus more on that area, and that way you won't have one guy who's sitting in the back of the room staring at a door waiting for someone to come through who will never come through. Don't get me wrong, there is a time and place for the cameras. If the enemy is literally breaching through the door, there's no need to use the cameras because you know exactly where they are. But at the beginning of the round, before you know where they spawn, it's a really good idea to sit there and use the cameras for a little bit before you start camping or sitting wherever you're going to sit. Okay, my second tip is a short one and a very simple one, but surprisingly people do actually fall for this one quite a lot. I say fall for it, make this mistake. The little holes that the drones can go through, what people don't realise is that you can actually get spotted through there, and also if you sit by one of those holes, often your leg will clip through the wall. So say people are running past the wall that you're camping on the other side of, they can see your leg through that wall or through that hole, and they can shoot you through there, or even worse, throw a grenade through and kill more than one person. Now, I know most of you are thinking, well, obviously don't stand in front of a hole, but so many people do this because they either don't see them or just don't think they can be shot through them. So my third tip is roaming related, which goes back to my video which I made a few weeks ago. If you haven't seen that, I highly suggest you go and check it out. I just go over the best tips for roaming and how to get the most kills and not die from it. But anyway, the tip here for roaming is not to stray too far from the objective area or your teammates. Now, although you may feel like Rambo only shows up in very brief moments of luck in this game, so you will most likely get yourself killed if your whole team are in the objective rooms and you are on the other side of the map, because you're basically going to be 5v1ing and you're not being any use to anyone out there. Roaming's good when you're still within range of your teammates, so if they go down or they need help, you can help them, and it's vice versa. So the fourth tip is actually map specific, and that is the plane map. Now, I still see so many defenders who don't realise that Glaz, the attacking sniper, can actually shoot through the windows. Most people are aware that the windows are fully bulletproof, but Glaz can actually snipe you through the window. So if you know that someone's playing Glaz or someone calls out the sniper, that means don't go near the windows. I see so many people get killed by standing in the window. It is really a no-go because there's like 3 or 4 good sniping positions around the side of the plane, and Glaz, as I said, can shoot through the window. Again, if you're also defending or attacking, just a bonus tip, people also forget that you can't shoot through the window. You can't. They're bulletproof, except for Glaz. Glaz is the only character that can shoot through them, so I see so many people who are sitting there spraying their guns at the window, and it's just like, dude, it's bulletproof. Have you not figured that out yet? Okay, so fifth and final point is don't stay so open. I see quite a few people who just crouch behind objects or lie down in corners, anywhere that's within plain sight, but try to conceal themselves as much as possible. I'm not saying never do this because sometimes you have to, but if you can, don't always barricade up the walls straight away. Don't reinforce every wall. Try and make little like peek holes. Everything is destructible in this game, so go up to like a wooden wall and melee it and make a small hole that you can peek through. This way you are completely like hidden, except for the fact that if you get too close to the hole, your gun will poke out the other side and they'll be able to see it. But besides that, you are far more concealed than maybe lying down behind a bed. Now, it's not the best tip because obviously you can still be killed, but it will keep you alive a lot longer than if you're just hiding in a corner. As I said, I know you might have to hide in the corner sometimes, but wherever possible, make cover. Don't just sit in a corner or don't hide behind a shield. If you put a shield in a corner and hide behind it, yeah, it will give you some cover, but it also makes you extremely obvious. When people see a shield in the corner, they know exactly what's going on, and you're probably going to end up with a C4 stuck to your head or just above it, so you're not going to last that long. One of the best tactics that I've seen a whole team do together collaboratively by communicating is to put all these shields down in corners in obvious places that you'd expect people to hide, but then not actually hide there. So basically just using the shields as distractions, so you know, people move in and think, oh look, there's someone behind that shield, when actually the person's not behind that shield. They're on the opposite wall with a little peeky hole looking through it so you can't even see them, which is genius, by the way. Anyway guys, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smack that like button. Every like that you donate goes towards saving someone from disappointing their team by getting themselves killed in a stupid way. So guys, please smack that like button. Save the teams from being disappointed. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.